streaming. But
I figured, but now you're live on the YouTubes. Unless you've also been streaming to the YouTubes, but I think you linked a Twitch stream.
nobody on YouTube cares about me. Are you kidding? I guess I should actually pull up the game because I got to fiddle with the layout.
Nobody on YouTube cares about me either. That's the best part. That just means I get to stream whatever I want, or play whatever I want, or just upload random videos whenever I want. And then all the people who are subscribed to me are like, why from this guy? What?
I do enjoy recording for YouTube. It's just been a while. Go back and change my game and stuff. I don't know if there's a fast way to do this, but no, Pac-Man's hitting the TV screen because I'm ignoring him.
So in my test play, I stalled out on the last level because I just didn't want to finish it. And I just went in and did that, and I just now realized that the ending cinematic plays at full volume, no matter what the volume settings you put in-game are. Which I'm not going to complain about. I just got blasted in the ears with, like, chill remix of Sonic Boom, which is fantastic.
So you are a fan of the US soundtrack, it sounds like.
Sonic Boom is objectively the better intro song, but I'm not sure if there are any other changes to the tracks.
Oh, almost the entire soundtrack is different. Everything except for the past stages is completely different in the US version. But the Steam version has both soundtracks, which I
noticed. So I started the game with the JP soundtrack, and I was like, this is the wrong intro song. Who did this? And then I switched it over to the US soundtrack, and I was like, I don't recognize any of this music because I don't play Sonic CD. It was one of the games on the Sonic collection on the GameCube, and it was not one that I cared to put time in.
And it wasn't a very good. The version on the GameCube didn't run as well as it should have. We were talking about Blau and I were talking about that last night. Like
for as much crap as I want to give this game for just being like a dead end in the Sonic development, it's still as good a Sonic game as like 1, 2, or 3.
It's like this alternate universe Sonic 2.
I would go. This would be a better implementation, maybe experimentation with exploration than Sonic 3D Blast.
Was that a Blau?
Yeah, you're right.
Hey, he's here.
Sorry, I thought you were trying to say it was better than Sonic 2.
No, because the game, like, I have to assume the development idea is, what if we made people actually give half a crap about the levels that they're exploring that have all these different branching paths, so that they go back and replay it and scour it for all the little different paths we put in?
Okay, so here's the thing, and take this with a grain of salt because I actually tried to look for sources last night to back this up after Red streamed, but I think that the time stones weren't originally in the game, and that the only way to get the good ending was to scour the levels for the robot generators. But then somebody was like, we gotta have special stages in a Sonic game. So, yeah. I don't know where I heard that, because I damn sure couldn't find a source for it.
So I'm disappointed because Spotify doesn't have any of the US tracks. It's just the Japanese ones. Since we were talking soundtracks earlier.
Mm-hmm.
And that's silly because the actual soundtrack album that you can buy has both. Like the 20th anniversary soundtrack.
No, it doesn't. Because I bought that album. It's just Japanese. It does have Sonic Boom, though.
There's an album somewhere that has both.
I think the one I bought was off of iTunes. But it should be the same album.
Be different versions. There's always that one. There's remastered ones with double discs. And...
Well, specifically, mine was the one that came out at the same time that this Steam release came out, back in like 2011 or 2012 or whenever that was.
With that being said,
Well,
that's
I was gonna say, like for instance, I have the.
Wow, this game is so loud. I had to turn it down to 5.
yeah, it's loud.
I actually
have the
just went
remaster-
into the in-game options for it and just like minimized the volume, and it seemed to do just fine. The only problem is that doesn't change the volume on the intro or on the end credits. I'm not sure if it changes the volume on the intro cinematic.
Right. I was gonna say, like, just with different version things or whatever. Like, I've got the remastered version of, which Buttface might know this one, "Rum Sodomy and the Lash" by the Pogues, one of my favorite bands of all time. And the remastered version has 8 songs that aren't on the original album. So that version's my favorite version of the album. Like, I wouldn't mind having like a vinyl of the
This
original one,
game
but it's got like 8 or 9
CinemaScope.
songs that just aren't there, and
Oh,
they're
they-
good ones too.
They did that with the 2011 soundtrack for this, because they've got the Crush 40 version of Sonic Boom on there, which is not in the game. Obviously, since Crush 40 didn't exist
Is
when
this-
they made Sonic CD.
Oh, this
Is
is
this-
crazy. I just went to my soundtrack website that I download stuff, and literally today, they had to take down a bunch of Sega soundtracks because they were contacted by the company that has the copyright for it.
Really.
Yeah, Sega has a surprisingly poor grip on copyrights for their music.
Is this game supposed to be in CinemaScope? Because that's not 16 by 9. That's like wider than 16 by 9.
Mine's in 1280 by 720,
Okay.
which
I think
Wait,
mine's
why?
in 16.
I think it defaults.
Yeah,
to like
mine's in 1600 by
14
900.
something. Or
Yeah,
mine's
1600
defaulted to,
by
like,
900 is not. Wait, no, that is 16 by 9. What the hell? Right. Well, in that case, I know I can set it 640 by 400 then.
Okay, Buttface, I gotta ask you, how confident
Okay,
are
my
you
stream's live again.
about your time with this?
I can finish this. I beat the game yesterday. Technically
Okay,
today.
Am I safe in assuming that we can all finish this in under an hour? 'Cause
I
know
have
Red-
no idea.
I watched Red finish it twice in under an hour last night.
Yeah, it was a 2-hour stream, and I did 2 playthroughs.
We'll find out. I didn't
And I-
time myself. I don't care about these sorts of things. I have
didn't use
been I've been looped
didn't use-
into the willing to play Sonic games crew.
I didn't use an actual timer, but I noted the time on the clock this morning when I did a quick run through just to see where I stood. It was less than an hour. So, I guess what I'm trying to get at is I'm going to make an executive decision here and say we should not skip the opening cutscene.
No, I'm okay with not skipping the opening cutscene. The opening cutscene is fantastic. Now, will we be playing with the JP or the US soundtrack?
It's personal preference because Dan is using a playlist.
Hey, you guys play
You
whatever
don't
you
have
want.
to use the one that I made. I just put it together just in
I mean,
case.
also, I don't have Spotify or anything like that, so I'm just playing Sonic music.
But I am salty that the one on Spotify didn't have the US one, and now the site that I downloaded from before doesn't have it at all because there was a big Sega apocalypse.
Was it
So I gotta find my
KH
SD
Insider?
card that has all my music somewhere and fix that.
Is that site you were talking about, KH Insider?
Yeah.
I used them to download. Was it? I think it was the Final Fantasy IV soundtrack, the original one.
And they don't have any Final Fantasies now either.
Really? That must have been recent then. because it was only a couple months ago that I downloaded that.
It's racing time.
But I do enjoy them. They have a lot of stuff that you wouldn't think. You know, like if you
Real
really,
kids
really want to
downloaded
have
their
the,
stuff from Galbadia Hotel.
Hey, I used them back in the day.
Okay, so I played with the American soundtrack this morning. Gotta say, I'm really digging Tidal Tempest.
Collision Chaos. I mean, you heard we talked about this morning, and there's a lot of them that just I really like the U.S. versions more, but
I mean,
there's a couple where the JP
I
ones
like
are really
all
good.
of them. I like all of them on both soundtracks, but I do prefer the Japanese one for most of them. Tidal Tempest is not. So honestly, I think in the Japanese soundtrack, Tidal Tempest is probably the weakest link.
Goodbye.
The weakest link. Goodbye.
I beat you to it, Bob.
But I'll be right back.
I didn't hear you say it, so there we go. So you claim.
Okay. I got a layout. We got 3 players tonight.
Tonight, I'm on my way. Just set me free.
All right, I'm back.
Right.
Yeah, this KH Insider, I actually have paid money to be able to download faster from them before. Because I like their selection.
It's a huge pain in the ass to have to download tracks individually when you've got like 80 tracks on an album.
Apparently, Twitch has this as Sonic the Hedgehog CD.
Yeah, that bothers me because the
That
logo
bothers me.
is
That's not the name of the game.
It's literally right there on the title screen that I'm seeing as Sonic the Hedgehog CD.
Yeah, I saw on the screen that I'm seeing right now, but on the actual box for the Sega CD, it says Sonic CD.
All right, I hit the button.
Nice hit.
I guess I should bring up the Let's Racing Time chat now. And hopefully, if Tactics Lion is still around, he'll swap over.
I
Oh.
should do that as well.
Okay, we're live. Good. I can hit the link and get that down.
Do
Pull the
not
lever.
care what is new. Pull the lever, Crunk!
Pull the lever.
I can't help it. I'm a born lever puller.
No,
Yellow Submarine.
I still don't like the joke. No,
It's a good joke.
It's a very good joke because it
It's a
works on
pun.
multiple levels.
No, it's a pun. Nope.
It's an accent joke. It's not a pun.
Yeah.
I have not watched
Also,
Yellow
people from
Submarine in a
Liverpool are called
long
Liverpudlians.
time.
That's what just said that. Liverpudlians.
But still, I just love the way the person voicing Ringo delivers it. I
Right.
can't help it. I'm a born lever puller. I mean, I had no idea, the first time I saw that movie that was a joke about Liverpool.
Guys, you need
I
to be
thought it
on the character select.
I don't think that I'm going to be able to see chat and play this with this setup.
Hey, there's the Lord Enigma, so yeah, we can officially start.
So we're starting
Pat's
from
already attacked
character
the headset
select.
once here, so
Yes, start on the character select.
That's
And we're
from
playing as
inside of new game, correct?
Yes.
All right. I'm just wanting to double make sure. Hey, look, I actually managed to unlock Tails like the 3 minutes before stream because I didn't finish the
Nice.
game last
Oh, I
night.
forgot Blau.
Yeah.
No, I didn't. Wait, no, I didn't forget Blau. I have Blau. I thought for a second.
But we were talking yesterday. We're making an executive decision that we had to play as Sonic.
Sonic
because
is not
Tails
bad.
Changes it too much.
Yeah, Tails breaks the game in half.
Oh, does it really?
Yeah.
There's a lot of things that are designed around Tails' ability to skip obstacles.
They
Because he
didn't
wasn't in
really-
the original version of the game.
Yeah, Tails feels kind of like an afterthought in this version compared to him being added to games he wasn't previously in like Sonic 1, where they added invisible walls that weren't previously there to stop him from breaking the game in half.
And the bass player in the song is going bonkers. Oh, I had a discussion today. But we'll talk about it later.
Red, you should be on the character select.
Alright, I'm hopping in. I was just spreading the link around. Not options.
By the way, I would highly recommend you keep your spin dash settings on the Sonic 2 style.
Which should be the default.
Yes, it is the default.
Oh man, Sonic's got some bangers for music. I'll say that much. Except there are bangers
Music.
when you're not listening to them on the Sega Genesis sound chip. Hey-o!
Music
Well, that's
is
the nice thing with
one
Sonic
place.
CD is that you're not using the Genesis sound chip.
That is very true. So that's one positive about this game over all other Sonic games on the Genesis.
Music
Oh,
is the
I
one
am
place
throwing
where
the hot
Sonic's
takes tonight, folks.
consistently good.
Ugh,
Even Sonic 06 had a really good soundtrack.
it did. Bad game, good soundtrack.
Horrible, horrible game. Worst game I've ever played. Amazing soundtrack.
So now that we've gotten the hot takes out of the way, welcome to Let's Racing Time. Oh man, I just want to listen to Supersonic Racing. Because it's a Supersonic Racing.
Gotta
Oh.
keep your feet right on the ground.
Oh,
I have
man,
that song on my work playlist.
And of course, it wouldn't be Wednesday. Well, actually, no, it's not Wednesday. It's Thursday. It's been a heck of a month, hasn't it, Lemon? It's only Wednesday. Anyway, I'm your host, Kefka Floyd. This stream is brought to you by the delicious taste of Worcester's own Polar Seltzer. Family made since 1882. Note, it is not fake LaCroix. LaCroix is fake Worcester's own Polar Seltzer. Accept no imitators. Choose only the original. I am enjoying Pink Apple Lemon tonight, a former winner of the summer flavors. I miss our summer flavors already, but never fear, the wintertime flavors should be coming any day soon. Now it is September, so hopefully by the end of September, coming in early October, we will be getting whatever they deign to be our special winter mixes.
Hot chocolate polar seltzer.
No. Although I bet you could work a cocoa flavor into it somehow. Like, if they could figure out a way to make a cola type flavor into it, caramel flavor, I bet they could do that.
Candy
It's
cane
nice
polar
polar
seltzer.
I mean, that's just peppermint.
Pumpkin spice polar seltzer.
That's just, what? Nutmeg?
I'm reminded of the year when Pepsi did the holiday seasonings in the Pepsi.
I liked those.
Yeah, those were good.
Yeah. All right. Let's go around the horn here. We're going to start. I can't call these Triforces because they're Sonic. So we'll start at the top of the ring, this triangular looking ring.
I mean, Sonic did get the Triforce in the DLC for Lost World.
That's true.
Sure. Let's roll with that. Starting at the top of our Lost World Triforce. He's descended from the mountain to give us the great taste of Worcester's own Polar Seltzer because he too found some at his local grocery store. He's the man from Zion. He's Red Silvers himself.
And you gave away the game because that's what I'm drinking right now. I actually haven't
I'm too
opened up a
excited.
can of it yet. I saved this just for you, Dan.
We're having. Oh, I heard that snap. I'm ready
Yep,
for the
this
live
is-
taste testing.
First time ever having polar seltzer.
Could you, before you taste it, could you let our viewers know what flavor you got?
It is orange vanilla.
One of the S tiers.
That was the only one I could find. Although LaCroix
Still-
was staring at me as I grabbed it. But here we go. And that is refreshing.
Is it?
It's bubbly.
Is it? Refreshing. Damn it! I'm screwing up the bit. Is it
Refreshingly
delishingly
delicious.
refreshes?
Yeah.
It's orange vanilla flavor and it matches Tails on my screen perfectly. So there you go.
There you go. So would you rank that as S tier?
It is S tier.
Excellent. We've
it's-
got another convert, boys.
And it is better than LaCroix, I can say that. And I worked in the factory that bottled it for a while, that bottled LaCroix for a while. So me saying that is scandalous.
Scandalous.
This stream has been worth it for that alone. Next, we're going in our lower right-hand corner of this DLC Triforce. You know, I feel like I'm running the Geddy Lee bit into the ground. I need to get a new Canada bit. I feel like I should bust out the Royal Canadian Kilted Yaxman. I've been told
that's
that
a great one.
he is one of the founding members of the Royal Canadian Kilted Yaxman. I mean, I'm awed to be in the presence of such royalty as not a buttface.
Hello, 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 folks. It's me. I'm here. I, for some reason, keep getting roped into playing Sonic games. Even though I'm really not familiar with this one. So, we'll see how this goes. I am able to beat it, and that is all I can confirm. Tonight, I am drinking just some Mio water, because that I just woke up. I just rolled out of bed after a nap, and I'm like, all right, let's get this over and done with.
He had to
gotta-
rest up so he could kick butt.
Sure, we'll go with me being able to finish this as kicking butt, as opposed to you and Blau being able to be like, well, we beat it a couple of times in the last couple hours.
We need to be able to smuggle some polar seltzer across the border to deliver to Buttface. I got him to get clearly Canadian.
You did not get me to get clearly Canadian. You got not a girl face to get clearly Canadian
Well, I
for
mean,
me.
By the transitive property of not a girl face, I managed to get you in some way clearly Canadian. So
I don't want to spoil things, but there are plans. Don't worry, Dan.
good. And last but not least, they call Alabama the Crimson Tide. We call them Deacon Blues. Deacon Blues. That's my Donald Fagen impression. Yes, he's our good friend Blah Major.
Hey y'all, Thought Matcher here, and first off, enjoy this official artwork of Sonic in his Link outfit.
Sonical.
Real artwork of Sonic as he actually showed up in the game. Anyway, tonight I am drinking more of that Mango Beppis. Refreshing. And Buttface is complaining about not knowing this game, but honestly, Sonic 3D Blast notwithstanding, because I don't count it when I say 2D Sonics, but this is my least favorite 2D Sonic, and by extension, it's the one I have the least experience with. So,
If not for the novelty of being a CD-ROM game, nobody would remember this. I'm just gonna throw all the Sonic hot takes tonight.
no, I think that's fair. I think Sonic 1 would be more popular if not for that novelty.
I think people would remember this just for the intro alone.
I mean, a lot of people do remember it just for the intro.
All right, so I see you all are on your
Dan.
character select screens.
Dan,
Yes.
there's somebody else in chat.
Oh, he's been so quiet that I forgot to mention him. That's true. And also I forgot to update my little doozy whack that says he's one of our hosts. So I'm going to do that right now as I introduce him. He's the man that Molly Hatchet says shouldn't watch this game too long. He's a good friend, the whiskey man, Mr. Bob the Elder.
Thank you, Dan. I'm indeed your favorite whiskey drinking Southern friend, Bob the Elder, the one with the charming accent. I am your illustrious co-host tonight. I have the screen up right here. I have Chunksy the dog here as normal, and my unsweet tea as the palate cleanser. And tonight I'm doing another bottle pop. This one is yet another product. This is the last Willet that I have. I have Willet for your eye. I had Willet's primary one, and this is an off-brand one they do called Noah's Mill. It is, previously I looked it up, they used to be aged 15 years, but now they don't do an age statement, so this one's believed to be made of a mix of a couple different whiskeys aged up to 20 years old. So I have a feeling this is going to be very oaky when I try it. This one's batch 2143, and where's the proof? It's 114 proof, I think. I'm trying to find it. This is the bottle's really nice, but it's not very, bottled by hand at 114.3 proof. So let's see how we open this one. A little bit of a pop. It's always hard on the neck, on the first neck one. You just don't usually get them as well. I'm not overly skilled. Alright. Yeah, as it said in a Glencairn, it's a very amber color. It's a very good kind of golden brown. I like it, which it tends to the darker one tends to indicate that it's older. That's a good sign. Let's see. Nose is very sweet, very fruity. Has a good linger to it. You don't get the ethanol in it. It's unusual for one this high proof. So here we go, Sláinte. No, it's Willet because it's a high rye content. Because it tastes similar to that Willet 4-year I like so much, just without it's got a sweeter start to it, and then it has that spice of the finish. And it's just not as rich as that 4-year rye, but that very little compares to that. That's the best, as I said, the best thing I've ever drank. So,
Bob, I have a question for you.
mm-hmm.
Every time you buy a bottle of that, do you always ask yourself, will it taste good?
Never asked myself that. You get a little bit of oak in the finish. So yeah, there's the age to it. I get the oak in the finish, not before that. And I'm ignoring what Dan just asked. But anyway,
breezing on by.
We can get this done, Sláinte. And let's get this party started here with Sanic.
Before we start, though, I just want to point out, if you look at the character select here, Sonic's all full of, hey, yeah, 90s attitude. And then Tails just has a dumb blank stare.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Tailsy.
Hi, I'm Tails.
I'm not even supposed to be here today.
I'm not even supposed to be in this game. All right, let's get it ready to go. You all have your character selects. I've got my finger on the button.
And we are watching the intro.
Yes.
We are watching the intro.
That is the plan.
Yep. So I'm going to count it down with 3, 2, 1, go, and everyone will be off. So counting down. 3, 2, 1, go.
Enigma says he played this in the collectors a while back. It confused him. How very anime of it.
Fortunately, it runs the Japanese version.
Yeah.
The Japanese version of this intro has been nerfed for this release.
I think that I like Sonic Boom more than I like Sonic Racing.
How do you nerf an intro?
They couldn't get the rights for the vocals for the Japanese soundtrack. So it's just an instrumental version of Two Sonic Warriors.
This is funny watching this going through 3 times, 3 different lags.
I know. It's got a little bit disorienting. And there's already running along.
This is lovingly done. Each link moving something.
It makes me think hardly of
Sonic Boom, Sonic Boom.
One of the things I really like about this, one of the lyrics is everything, and then in Metallic Madness, the music has what I assume is supposed to be Eggman saying, "You can't do anything." It's just a nice little subtle touch.
Why would you chain your death? If you have a Death Star, why would you chain it to the ground with just one chain?
So it doesn't get away.
It really looks like a Death Star.
He has a Death Star called the Death Egg, but that is not it. That is the little planet.
That looks really, really like a Death Star.
Yeah. It's a planet that he has basically chained up so that it doesn't.
Are we
go
all out
away.
of the intro before I start playing the level?
I'm out of the intro.
Oh, you need to be going.
Yeah.
Okay. That's what I was asking.
The timer started the minute I hit the button. You should have been ready to go after the intro.
I just didn't know if playing the other version was going to have them take less time.
I accidentally went into a time warp. I hate doing
Let's
that.
do the time warp again.
88 miles per hour.
That's literally one of the
It's actually
achievement
the
names.
truest name.
Because that's the kind of game we're playing right now. Absolute nonsense.
Nonsense, I tell you, nonsense.
So I think I was
Yeah,
complaining to Bob earlier, and I don't know if he caught how this game is laid out, but this is Sonic crossed with Link to the Past, but actually with time travel as opposed to Link to the Past, where you don't do any kind of time travel.
Yeah, I called it, but Blau was like, "Well, you don't understand what he's saying, so I don't know. Maybe I didn't understand what you were trying to say."
Well, the game is
I
split up
understood it.
to where there's a past, present, and future, and you can run past these little goalposts that will then activate which time zone you'll warp to if you travel at like max speed for X amount of time.
80
All right.
miles per hour.
In the past, there are like 2 or 3 things you need to find in every level that will then affect how the future version of the level is laid out. Like there's a bad future version and a good future version. So there's 4 different versions of the level. And you need to get all the good futures to get the good ending or some nonsense like that. In a Sonic
Right.
game, where the whole point is just to blow past all the levels.
Or you could just get the time stones and automatically get all the good futures.
Yeah, there's also that. Which are the Chaos Emeralds of this game.
But we're not doing either, is the sad thing. This planet's just going to have to deal with a bad future.
But the future.
How very topical.
change.
That's basically what the bad ending is, because the planet just pops back into its imprisonment.
I mean, this doesn't look anything distinguishable from just the normal like Sonic 2, Sonic 3, and all that. Like,
Nope,
I'm
no
not seeing
change
anything
whatsoever.
Yeah,
Just
I'm
has
not
nicer
seeing-
music and cutscenes.
It won't while we're blowing past everything.
Also, Eggman doesn't take 8 hits in this game.
That bothered me last night. I was like, what? What is this madness?
Yeah, the bosses are like puzzle based.
I'm fine with puzzle-based bosses.
Y'all seem to be fighting like the red giant thing from the moon in Final Fantasy IV. It's a Gundam!
Also, all the enemies drop flowers instead of animals.
Flowers
Yeah,
are.
they-
Think you
They
void
dropped animals?
Animals were the things powering his badniks and. all
Oh,
the
I
other
remember
games.
that. Yeah.
Oh yeah, and you also
That's
don't
right.
like step on switches to unleash animals at the end of the level. You just like smash into a container.
Hey, you can keep her, Metal Sonic. It's okay.
Voidicious, we are absolutely speedrunning. We are professionals here at Let's Racing Time, and we know what we're doing.
Because
meant to
thank
tell
you
you-
to Voidicious for following.
Absolutely.
Also, you
So
should
I know
100%
that
trust me all of
It's
the
just-
time.
It is and isn't a speed run. I mean, they're racing, but nobody here is
We are
None
not
of us are
qualified to
professional
be
speed.
speedrunners. Yeah, we're all everybody that's running is amateurs. So, like, there are some games we can kind of officially be said to speedrun. This one's obviously not one of them.
It's still a race, though.
You
It's
guys,
definitely a race.
you guys are
Well,
professional
our-
at Link to the
So-
Past or original Zelda Rando, correct?
Yeah, they are right. Yeah. Z and R, we definitely are qualified speedrunners for it.
And
I
Mega
qualify
Man
for
2,
that
I
on
think
Zelda.
you guys
I
are, like,
qualify
way
for
up
that
there.
on Zelda 2 and Ninja Gaiden and Mega Man 2.
I think my only one that I would be confident in saying, yeah, I wouldn't mind grinding this out would be Mario Land 2.
Yeah, we got
You were pretty good at
serious
that.
about
That was a good race. We need to repeat that race. That was a good race.
I still hate that I choked.
Oh, you did
Yeah, that
not
was
choke anywhere
unfortunate.
near as bad as I choked in the Sonic 1 Sega Master System remake. I
Yeah, that-
choked
oh.
so hard.
My battery just died. No.
Your controller battery? That's bad. See, it's very funny that that conversation came up when people were talking about choking on things.
Oh my gosh.
We are nothing if not professional.
Mm-hmm.
Killed it with too much Final Fantasy 14.
Oh, Hydrogen E-Boy, what's up?
I can put the batteries back on the charger later.
Yep, he was chilling with me earlier.
Dang it.
I have lost where
So
I'm
I noticed
going.
before the race that Lord Enigma said they played this on the GameCube, and I remember Blau telling me something about that version not being the best version.
Oh yeah, it's basically the worst version to play.
There we go.
The special stages are all but impossible in it, because the timer goes like 3 times faster than it should.
Holy
To the
crap.
point that you basically instantly lose if you step in the water for a split second.
Right.
Oh, this is not where I wanted to be. Whew. God damn this.
Yeah, the leveling curve
Um,
on the Pixel Remaster is definitely screwed up because I'm gonna be in 50 before I ever get to the moon at this rate.
Somebody needs to release a difficulty mod.
I mean, I'm enjoying
Well,
it.
there's
don't get me
people working
wrong.
on Rando already.
Oh, I meant to tell you, Dan. Literally right after you cut the stream last night, my one of my guys did the same thing. I was fighting one of those summoners, and I guess I killed the summoner, but it didn't disappear. And
Oh,
so then I
really?
killed its other thing. Yeah, I killed its other doll that it summoned, and then the fight just ended without me with the summoner still being on the screen.
You thought we were playing Sonic CD, but I raise you Sonic Spinball.
Pinball.
Are you already at that boss? Of
Yeah.
course, I'm behind because I was sitting there waiting like a fool for the let's go.
You fool.
You fool.
That
You
30
foolish
seconds
fool.
is gonna make or break the whole race.
God damn. Ha ha.
I also had
Oh
to take
my
like 30
gosh.
seconds to change my controller batteries. So
The great equalizer.
That is why I'm any controller I use is plugged in.
Also, we got to pour one out today, guys, to a great one. R.I.P. Clive Sinclair.
Really?
Yep.
I don't know that I know who that is.
He was a British computer inventor, amongst other things.
Okay.
If you've heard of the ZX81, ZX80, ZX Spectrum,
Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
those were Sinclair.
Okay.
Well, here we are.
Oh, now the Buttface is playing Sonic Spinball now.
I've been playing Sonic
I'm
Spinball
playing
for a hot
Sonic
minute.
Spinball, but not the part of it they were doing.
No, I'm not at the Sonic Spinball part just yet. I know exactly where Blau is,
This
and
whole level is Sonic Spinball.
yes, but the boss in particular is just Sonic Spinball.
Why are they making a new Sonic Spinball for the new generation?
Sonic Spinball sucks.
Then make it good.
Oh, what? You're not gonna subject
do the
Sonic
thing.
Spinball races on us next?
Yeah, just do the thing. Make it good.
I have
I
never
can't play Sonic
beaten
Spinball
Sonic
because I can only
Spinball.
do the first level.
I can
Unless
get
we
to
want to
the
raise
third
the
level,
Tiger
but,
Electronics
man,
version, then I'm all down.
Oh, damn it.
I'm convinced that the Game Gear version is literally impossible.
Yep, I think we want to have that equipped.
I would like to not be here if you don't mind.
Considering he said that one, Buttface, do you say Z instead of Z?
That's a
Is that what you
ZX
were saying?
Spectrum.
Well,
Huh.
the machine is from Britain.
Well,
Ergo,
but
it
I
should
get
properly
that.
be addressed as the ZX Spectrum.
No, I mean, I would never say that because that's a made-up word. But yeah, I see what I know why you did it. But I was just curious because Canadians do that too, at least some of them.
Well,
so.
I only give the deference to things that are made in a country where
Son of a bitch.
that is, the proper thing to call it.
Right. So
I
hence my
Because if I don't
question.
do that, I'll get an earful.
Yeah, hence
I
my
cannot-
question. Do you say Z or Z, Buttface?
Oh, I say the ZX Spectrum just because that's what I hear most people refer to it as, even though, yes, it should properly be the ZX Spectrum.
Like,
Well, I
inside
just
the
meant in
computer-
general. Like if you use the letter Z.
Oh, it's Z.
instead
It's
of
Z.
Yeah, which makes no sense to me. But it's like
Well, like, okay, so
I cannot figure that. I've never.
I'm just waiting for the Jan Measley video regarding that.
I will say, like, in the same sentence, I will say the
God,
ZX8,
fuck.
the ZX Spectrum, powered by a Z80 processor.
Right. Yeah.
Because
There
the
was somebody
Z80
that
was
I
an
heard-
American processor, ergo.
There we go.
Well, you want to be technically correct.
Fuck
right?
pinball.
The best kind of correct.
Well,
Well, I cannot call it that because that would dishonor the memory of all the men that threw tea in the ocean.
I mean, I kind of feel like Buttface, but it is what it is.
I remember hearing someone refer to it as Dragon Ball Z, and that felt wrong to me.
That's
That
what
is-
I have
wrong.
I have a funny
That
one.
is actually incorrect.
Yeah, that's incorrect. But like, okay, so here's a funny one. I was on the phone. This is like probably almost 15 years ago, and I was on the phone with one of my colleagues from the United Kingdom, and he was asking me, "So Dan, do you guys have drivers for the HP Z1000 printers?" And I'm like, "What printers?" It's like the Z1000. I'm like, what do we? My brain was not computing.
It caught you off guard. Yeah.
Yeah, because I was not. I mean, I didn't know what Zed was. All I knew was Lord Zed from Power Rangers.
That's what I'm thinking. It sounds like the Power Rangers version.
But in
of it.
Canada,
That
they call
was-
him Lord Z. It's the weirdest thing.
That's great.
Okay.
I do know that
That one
in
wins.
Canada,
Yeah, that's
Dragon Ball Z
great.
is still called Dragon Ball Z.
Look, I'm just saying. I just use what is appropriate for the local community. When in Rome.
Oh, I need an air bubble.
I'm pretty
Really
sure it's not Z in Rome.
What do the Italians say?
I think only England and
Boobity-boobity?
Canada. I think only England and
Boobity-boobity.
Canada and potentially also. I think only British Commonwealth things do Z.
Well, no, but I mean, they may not say like the way the French say A-E-I-O-U is not like, and I know like the German people, V is, or W is double V. You
Yeah.
know?
Well, they don't. They actually don't have a W in their.
You're right.
Yeah, in their
It is
language.
literally
so-
double V.
Right, and
it's-
but
it's
it's
V.
weird. Like, it's weird the way they say it too, because like if you say, oh, it's a V sound instead of a W, they're like, no, it's not. It's like,
No.
But do Italians
W
have a
is-
Z?
yeah, like so. There's a guy on one of the teams I play pool against that's a German immigrant, and I was talking to him because my brother gave me a really good German beer on when I was over there for my birthday, and it's we see it. It looks like Warsteiner. That's how you'd say it. And I was talking to him about it because he's a big beer aficionado, and he's like, "No, it's Warsteiner." He's like, "Why'd you say war? It's W-O-R. How is that war? War is W-A-R. It's Warsteiner."
So I got to give a shout out to Void. I realized, just saw that he was in chat.
So W is not called double V, it's just called V. And V is foul.
Yeah, V has an F
Yeah.
sound to it. W has a
Yeah,
V
they
sound
say,
to it.
They say Volkswagen.
Yeah, Volkswagen.
Volkswagen.
Ah,
Volkswagen.
shite!
It's an F sound. Volkswagen.
Perfect Newton.
So they say FV. They don't even call them Volkswagen. They call them FV.
I fucked up.
You're playing this game. Yes, you did.
I fucked up.
Hey, now let's not throw shade.
That's all I do, Red.
Pleased
if
to
I
not
can't
being
do
here.
that, I don't need to be here. Okay, I can provide nothing but salt and shade.
My face being forced to play all the Sonics is penance for forcing me to play Mario Land 2.
You did really well at Mario Land 2, though.
I
And
think
you've
I
done
need to
really
do.
well
I
at
think I need to
Sonic.
do
Didn't you
penance
win
for
the-
3D
Did you win the
minutes.
last Sonic pretty handily? Didn't you?
I think
Yeah.
he's won all the Sonics that we've done.
I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure that is true.
And I want to say, like, as much as I grumble and gripe about, oh, I gotta play a Sonic game. Oh no! It's like, at the end of the day, I'm playing a game with friends. It's not the end of the world.
Oh yeah.
Like these are not for the most part bad games. Sonic and Knuckles maybe notwithstanding.
I just don't prefer the. I just not a big Sonic fan. Like the whole gameplay.
So when are we
is
gonna
not
have
really
the big Sonic 3 and Knuckles race?
Yeah, I would like to do that as Knuckles using the Angel Island Revisited mod for the Steam version.
Okay.
I have
No
to
buttons
imagine if
are
I can
nice.
run this, I can run the Angel Island remastered.
The only problem is you would have to count me out on that one because I could not finish either game.
But you'd have save points.
Oh, but I do have save points. You know, that's definitely a thing that I didn't know about that mod.
Yeah, that's how I got through Mega Man 9. Is I would have had to redone the Wily stages all over, but you can do a checkpoint save, and so I got to try Wily multiple times with 3 energy tanks left. Because if I had to go farm energy tanks, I'd still be playing the stupid game. I enjoyed it though. It was a fun game.
Now.
Yeah,
Yeah, Mega Man
probably
9 is good. It's just that Wily
need
Fortress completely kills it for me.
I only thought it was bad. After I got the first level is really bad. After that, I didn't really think it was that terrible.
I know, but the problem is that you spend everything, you get to the refights, and then you get to
come
Wily.
on.
It's just,
Yeah,
it is so brutal.
like even the I had to redo.
I'm gonna die here because I'm fucking stupid.
I
There
had to
we
redo
go.
The rock monster twin devil or whatever a couple
Mm.
times, but
Yeah, that's the wall I run into, is that fucking Twin Devil.
Well, you just use the gravity thing, and once I kind of got the pattern down, I beat it. I beat it without using an E-tank, you know, or I think I might have used one E-tank, but I beat it pretty. I did it enough times. I got the pattern. The pattern's not hard. It's just a little annoying.
Man, these flowers are all kind of fucked up.
I haven't actually played Mega Man 9 since it was new. And I don't think I got to the Wily Castles.
Oh,
It's really,
I thought
it's a really hard game, but I think it's the best designed of all the classic Mega Man.
Yeah, it's. I think. Well, I think some of the first levels are really. I think some of the boss levels are really poorly designed. Like, there's a couple of them that are just like this Cyclone Man or whatever. The last part of that with the wind is. I'm sorry. I think that's a terrible design. But
And yet, you'll defend the Boo Beam Trap.
no, I don't defend the Boobing Trap. I just don't think it's. I just don't think that it ruin it. I don't think it's a good boss, but I don't think it ruins the game. Boobing, I've totally agreed with you that that's
If they
bad
tweak
design.
the Boo Beam Trap slightly, it would be fine.
Yeah, I think that's bad design. I think that whole stage is bad design.
I think most of the Wily stages in 2 are bad design.
I'm
There
not
is
worried
a
about
ROM
them
hack
other than that.
of Mega Man 2 that I'm kind of curious about, where they redid the weapons, so a lot of stuff that wouldn't normally hit things can be. So all the weapons are viable. Is the idea behind it? And I find that it is interesting, and I'd like to try it, but I don't know if the hack itself is any good, other than just reading that.
Right.
Blah, did you order your new router?
I don't have the money right now. I did reset my router, though.
Because I will say tonight you haven't been pausing, but I can definitely see you've got some compression going on. So I
You know,
bet you're getting.
Is it compression with a K?
I don't think there's actually compression happening. I think there's a filter on this game that I.
Cat, let go of the headset.
No, like I was seeing it in the intro screen. Like it's just macro blocking.
Red's having cat percent.
Cat percent.
It's always cat percent.
We had battery percent, now we have cat percent.
We have cat
Yeah.
percent. And I guess that's
I
Apollo
did-
percent. Is
I did
Apollo
turn
the
down
one
my
that's still around?
bitrate last night, and I might not have said it.
Is Apollo the one that's still around, Red?
Yeah, the orange one.
This level sucks. I hate this level.
None of these levels
Are you
were
at
particularly
Wacky Workbench
offensive.
already?
Yes.
That's the level that I could just hear Bob Salton, even though he's not playing the game. Like I could just hear him playing it and freaking out.
Is
Oh,
that
yeah.
the
You
race
can just
level
imagine.
or the one that has a bunch of electricity in the background that
Bouncy
shocks
level.
you?
It's the bouncy level.
They're all bouncy levels.
No, the one that bounces you from the bottom to the
Oh yeah, that's the level I'm thinking of. That was not terrible, but not great.
Just so you know,
Hmm.
I did make sure Red knew this last night. Wacky Workbench Act 2, you do have to go to the past at the very end to be able to reach the goal.
You're
Yeah, I
a
think
whole
it's
zone
right.
ahead of me because I'm only in quartz. I just barely started quartz quadrant.
But if you take the lower path, there's a pass sign like right before the goal. So
Back to the past.
Oh man, this is the best boss fight ever. Bob, are you looking at this boss fight? Wow, so tense.
I'm a little behind you. You're not at about where I'm seeing you. Oh, I see it now.
Oh, this is really exhilarating.
What the hell?
Oh boy. Look at
What the
me
fuck?
You just sit there and run on
damaging
a
the
conveyor belt.
boss.
Like, so how do you damage this?
You don't. You just wait.
Are you serious?
You just
What
wait.
the hell is the point of that?
It's a Sonic game where you go fast.
Whoa.
No, it's a conveyor
You-
belt. Get it? It's
You
like a
gotta
treadmill.
Go fast.
That's bad conveyance.
No, I'm not a game grump. Oh, wow, I don't know why that shot me back so fast.
I mean, if you're on Let's Racing Time, you're gonna have to expect salt. I mean, come on.
hey, you know what? I accidentally died and lost my pass sign, and found out I just lied to you about having to go to the past. So
See, I like Not a Girl
Carry
Fish
on.
better. She says she flip flops between Z and Z, which means she doesn't exclusively say Z.
Z is an evil Power Rangers villain. Z is a letter of the alphabet.
Yes, Z is a letter of the alphabet. I joke on that one, but I really don't like. I don't really get calling, like, you know how, like, so that's another one. Do Canadians say maths instead of mathematics or math? Do they say maths as plural?
I went to
British
math
speak?
class, I'll put it that way.
So you didn't go to maths class?
No,
So
I did not go to
literally
maths
say,
class.
Like, England will literally say maths class.
Yes,
Yeah.
because
So
it's
yeah,
the
you
class
get
where you
math,
learn about all
yeah.
the different kinds of maths.
Right.
Look,
That's
now
a
I'm on
weird
a
one that I
conveyor
don't.
belt.
That's another weird one. Like, I've got a buddy that's well, he's born in Ireland, lived in Canada for a while, and then did most of his growing up in New Zealand, and then immigrated to the U.S. and is a U.S. citizen. But he does the aluminium. instead
Yeah,
of
I
aluminum.
also
The first
do
time I heard him
aluminium
say
and
it,
vitamin,
really-
which is odd.
Vitamin, yeah.
They actually spell it differently than we do.
That's what I was gonna say. They literally, I looked that up at one point. They literally say math or mathematics. Well, see, they say maths like this one. Like it's
I used to tease Shadow Warrior Luke about the U in color or favor.
I don't put the U in color. The U in color is ridiculous. So many
See, I
things,
actually
so
do
many
that.
things
Like, I
spell
did it.
check me when I try and put a U in color. I'm just sick of it at this point.
See, I actually do that. Like, and I don't know why. Like, I do a lot of the British spellings. Like, I don't spell gray with an A. I do Grey. And I add the U to a lot of stuff, like armor and color and neighbor, without thinking about it.
I add the U to glamour now, thanks to Final Fantasy 14.
Glamour.
Yeah, I don't.
Oh,
I mean, I
that
can't
was
give
less
you a
painful
good
than I
reason
thought.
why- I can't give you a good reason why I do that. It's a weird.
You dreamed of a big star.
Yeah,
He
I'm not
played
defending
a
it, not a girl
mean
face. It's a
guitar.
weird thing I do that I can't explain. I mean, look,
Yeah, so Bob, this is
I'm
the level
from-
that I think you would be
I'm from-
salty as heck at.
yeah. Look, being from Alabama, it's hard for me to do anything because the way we say shit, is like my
No.
accent gets couched in this. Like you hear me around my parents or something, it's a whole nother ball game.
You say your accent gets couched? Wow.
Oh, it gets highly couched here.
Because
Yeah.
you got a pretty thick accent.
Oh, I do. It's nothing like if I'm relaxed and around people that also do
Well, for
that
those who
one.
don't know, I am also from Alabama.
Yeah, you also grew up in Huntsville. You didn't grow up in bumfuck nowhere like I did.
But I live in bumfuck nowhere.
But you didn't grow up there.
I've been here for like 15 years. I've been in bumfuck nowhere longer than I was in Huntsville.
I thought you lived in Huntsville. You were like 18.
Well,
Maybe I
Yeah, and he's like
misunderstood you.
36 now, right?
Yeah, that'd be about the same. Yeah.
But
Ah, god damn it.
I wasn't born in Huntsville. I lived the first 3 years of my life in South Carolina.
Oh, I
But
didn't know that. Okay, sorry.
your
I
schooling
thought
was in
you. I thought you.
Huntsville.
Yeah, I thought you said you were born in Huntsville.
I did that level a lot better today than I did yesterday. Holy cow.
Oddly enough, I actually was born in Huntsville, but I didn't grow up there.
I want...
It was still Humana Hospital at the time.
There we go, thank you.
Sled. Well, it's slower than I am, but still, we took it to go that far.
What was I gonna say? But no, yeah, like on here, you'll hear me say things like "I" and all that. I couch my accent quite a lot, and I do it when I'm at work too. Just because I hear y'all and it doesn't sound as worse. It's a lot worse when I'm around. I'm also enunciating as opposed to, I could tell like listening to my streams like when I was on vacation. Back in the last week of June, when I was with my family for a while, I could just listen to the stream and tell how much my accent had gotten worse from being around them for so long, and not thinking about it because you sound like you hear. So
Did I have
In a way, this
particular
breaks- stage
difficulty
breaks
with
one of
this?
the Sonic rules because normally the upper path is the better path, and this time it's no.
Yeah, you definitely wanna go down in that path. God damn you.
yeah, Buttface called me out the other day because I said era because I wasn't thinking when we were playing this because most of the time I say arrow, but I was relaxed and said it how I say it how I normally say it.
Wow, you're
Era,
having kind of
Nera.
a Donkey Kong Country barrel puzzle there.
Oh, fuck off!
I know where you're at.
That's
Ed.
mean.
So now,
What the
what's
hell are
level
you?
that
What the hell is that?
should've-
Is that still the damn boss fight?
I don't know what you're talking about, Bob. I'm already dead.
Now I'm at the
I'm
level
on-
that should have been the
Don't
final
cry
boss.
for me. I'm already dead.
No, Crocker. I'm already dead.
You're already at the, like, speed highway zone? Or whatever?
I'm thinking more of the Mad Caddies.
Oh, I'm in the
Into the bar.
final
That's
Sonic
just where,
race.
or into the bar. That's just where I'll be. So don't try and come find me because I'm already dead. I'm already dead.
Linda Ronstadt, how'd you get her?
I had a project while working on a couple of years.
Alright,
I'm
let's
in
see if
love
we
with
can do this
Linda
again.
Ronstadt.
Oh, that reminds me of something,
That's
Dan. Someone
that's-
pointed out something to me that blew my mind about King of the Hill.
I'll tell you what.
So, Khan is an anagram of Hank,
Oh, I didn't-
symbolize that they're both very similar, even though they're so different.
Yeah, he's the foil character, but they also have so much in common. Yeah, they're like. Yeah,
But I
he's
didn't
a
catch
yeah.
the whole
He's the
anagram
anti he's the anti Hank, but the more they do, they realize one of the best episodes is where Khan becomes a redneck. You know, the one with Trace Adkins and I guess.
Oh,
Lucky's-
fuck!
and some of
God
Lucky's
damn it, I
first
did. Ah,
appearances.
shit! Oh well. The more you know.
Is that me or Buttface talking? Because that sounded like me.
I just had a dumb
How
death.
do you even fucking hit that?
I've.
I think the game should have ended right there.
Oh, I was watching Red. Yeah, Red beat it, but I don't know what he did to beat it.
He didn't get squished.
Okay.
I absolutely got squished.
There's kind of like a little bit of a cutscene thing there. Like you can't tell so much when you're watching it, but like there was a part where he's frozen in the ground, and you're not. He's already blowing up. You're just waiting for the little mini cutscene before the fight ends.
No, let me go.
I wasn't trying to travel through time
Let
for
me
sure.
go. Ho, ho, ho. Thunderbolts and lightning. Blah 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 blah.
Blah 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 blah
This
blah
is my
blah.
favorite zone in the game right here.
Well, I'm afraid of getting copyright struck if I use too many lyrics. Horrible singing or not, Queen is notorious, so.
Please, please.
I mean, we already played all of Sonic Boom. We're gonna get a copyright strike.
There we go.
Actually, I guess I don't know if that's actually on the stream.
Sonic Boom's not gonna trigger a copyright strike anyway.
I don't know. There's a lot of. I mean, most of the game, it's transformative anyway, so if it did, you just fight it and it wouldn't be a problem. But Twitch mostly will just mute you. Like, Twitch doesn't have the same. Twitch will just mute the VOD when that happens.
Well, as Final Fantasy VII's soundtrack gives me the most headaches, because like every song on that gets auto-flagged, and it's a pain.
There's a lot of the Final Fantasy music gets auto-flagged, and they just assume that you're not going to fight it.
Like one of my streams, I had the song from the ending credits of Symphony of the Night that got flagged, but then I just filed a fair use, blah blah blah. Like I'm doing commentary over the top of this.
Yeah, you are. It's transformative. I mean, by all copyright law, it's you're good, but they just most of the time they just assume you're not going to fight it.
copyright.
Yeah.
I
You know,
would
like
like to
nobody's
not be
pulling up my
here.
stream so they can listen to "I Am the Wind" in isolation.
Right.
Nobody's pulling up "I Am the
I
Wind."
mean,
to listen
generally
to
speaking, like the level of commentary we have is like it's ridiculous to even contemplate that somebody would.
This level's much better in Sonic Mania.
I definitely wasn't wanting to travel through time here.
I think that's basically every time I travel through time. Is, oh, I didn't want to do that.
Well, if I'm going to travel through time in this level, I want to go to the future because that's the better music. But
I
well,
hate time travel.
I mean, I'm a time travel nut. I love time travel stories and
Oh, time travel
on the-
stories, yes. Time travel in this one specific video game, no.
I just hate time travel in general.
I tend to think it's a poor decision in most in most IPs. Like, it's just time to like unless you're gonna do like Back to the Future, where you're intentionally like not trying to take it seriously, or you're gonna take. You either have to do that, or you do like Primer, where you take it so seriously that it doesn't make any sense.
What do you think of the Looper solution, which is just don't talk about it? It is a story convention and nothing more.
I'm fine with that's the Back to the Future. I'm fine with that. That's perfect.
But like literally have a character explain, we are not going to give you the rules for what the time travel is, otherwise we're going to be here all day.
I think the more you get into the rules, the worse it gets.
I'm just stuck. I'm just stuck in a loop. There we go.
Yeah.
come on, game. Oh
You
my
either
God.
have very concrete rules and you deal with the repercussions of those, like in Primer, and then it just ends up being like a weird Memento-esque. What the hell is going on, Buttface?
I was where I was, and that's where I was going to be.
No.
I was
There
where
we
I
go.
was, and it's all that I was.
I don't know why I suddenly randomly accelerated that particular time, but hey. Oh my gosh.
What was I gonna say? But yeah, no, I'm fine with that. Like, if you're gonna just, that's what I'm saying. You're just gonna purposefully not address it at all. That's the way to go. It's like either it's all or no. It's either super concrete, very strict rules, or no rules at all. And just like that's the only two ways to do it. Like, you can't. Anything else is half-assing it. And I'm perfectly fine with that because the more you try, and honestly, I think that's usually the better one because the more you try to explain it, the worse it's gonna be.
Even Back to the Future Part 2, when they were doing the 2015 in it, they were like, we don't want to be like, oh, we're going to make all these predictions that are going to be true because that's going to date it. So instead, they deliberately made like all their predictions were jokes. Like, that's why he has the joke about the shark looking fake in Jaws 19 and stuff like that.
Well, a lot of the stuff is real. A lot of the stuff is real technology now. Like even after 2015, so there's we just don't have the flying cars. And like
or the self-lacing shoes.
Yeah.
God
There's a
damn
lot
it.
of stuff in that came true. I mean, not to the level of Star Trek, which basically predicted every piece of technology that we have now.
I think Star Trek for me is the one that like
2020.
oh fuck off. It didn't predict it. It inspired technology.
All right.
Yeah.
And get
I
ready.
think I do believe that Star Trek.
Hang on, guys. Ball's coming up on time.
Already? Damn.
Oh, God.
See, I have no idea what's going on because I don't know the game, so.
Not know how to do that first hit.
All
without
blouse kvetching,
using
he wins
iframes.
every time.
What do you mean kvetching?
Yeah, first hit is
You were
always
kvetching about
iframes
having
for
to play
me.
a Sonic game again. You're like, I've
No,
had to
I
play all
wasn't.
these Sonic games. Yes, you were.
That's buttface.
No, you were doing it too. You flat said it.
No, I didn't. I love
He's
Sonic
the-
games.
I will
This
pull a
one.
motherfucking VOD because we made fun
Do
of
it.
you about it because we
Do it.
said, Blau, you're complaining, but you've
Guys.
won every one of them.
Guys, we can
We
all hate
said-
Sonic games equally.
We said that. We actually said the thing about him winning all three of them, and Dan's like, yeah, he's won all of them.
I think you're thinking specifically of Sonic Spinball, in which
Oh.
Blau absolutely did not want to play because that is a bad
yeah.
Sonic game.
Fuck Sonic Spinball. Time.
There
Good
you
job,
go.
Blau.
Good job.
Congrats.
Oh,
So I'm at Stardust Speedway, boss.
yeah, me
This is my
too.
life now.
Yeah, this is where I live. Fuck!
So this song in the US version is like my favorite song on the whole soundtrack.
I just can't win this
Get it?
stupid fucking race.
We have F&V cutscene where they escape from the Death Star, and there's some pink-haired other hedgehog that I don't know. who
That's
she is.
Amy.
That's
Amy has a
Amy.
hammer.
Or she's Princess Sally if you go by the US manual for the game, because they're silly like that.
That doesn't make any sense. Princess Sally is a squirrel.
I thought we established before the game that I know nothing about Sonic, so.
I would figure you at least knew that, like, Amy, Tails, and Knuckles were a thing.
I know Tails and Knuckles, that's it. And there's somebody. Oh no, I'm not playing Sonic Tactics Lion. That ain't gonna happen.
We gotta get you to play Sonic. There's no reason you can't play Sonic. If you'll
No,
subject
I mean,
yourself
I would
to
literally
Mario
I would
Rando,
play the whole 2 hours and be on the second level of the game.
Sonic XL food coming up.
God, fuck! God, it's these fucking hills. They get me every goddamn time. Because I can't spin dash up them.
Bob will never play a Genesis food just because of the possibility it might be Sonic.
No, but
No,
I
I,
totally
just
do
wouldn't
want
play. I would just do like Dan. I would just do like
Rocket
Dan
Adventure.
Note with the All Edwards April Fool's seed we did. I just wouldn't play it. It ended up being it. There's just not any point because like I don't know the games, and like from what I've watched of y'all playing, there wouldn't be any way I'd make it through like a level or two
No!
in that
I
time.
mean, there's not much to know in Sonic. Hold right and you'll win eventually.
You say that, but I
not in the games
DNF'd
I've watched y'all
every
play.
Sonic
That is-
race.
That is patently untrue. Every Sonic race I've seen, that is patently untrue. The first level, maybe.
While that was a joke, it's really not. You can beat Mario. You can beat
Fuckers.
Sonic.
You say that again.
I
off!
disagree
God damn it!
entirely. Again, beat the game, but not within a 2-hour time span.
Ah!
If I sat there and played it, I'd eventually get like that god awful level at the end of the first Sonic race we did. The maze level or whatever. I don't even want to think about that one. That was a pain just watching y'all play it. Oh, did you quit, Buttface, or what happened?
No, I gamed over because I fucking can't do this goddamn race.
So this game over doesn't start you like all the way over, like
No, because this game is kind and gentle.
right.
This game has a save system.
I game over just now too.
Are y'all at least in the last level? Like, because I don't know what's
We're
going
in the
on.
second
Like,
to last level.
Okay, because I don't know this game at all. So
I only died
It's
once.
just Metal Sonic is a cheating son of a
you
bitch.
only died once the entire game.
Yeah, it was bullshit too. I spin dashed into a moving platform as it was going up, and somehow that counted as crushing.
Y'all killed me. That
Mario
y'all
Three,
he was one run of bad luck from a deathless run, and y'all were racing this with him. It was like,
Oh, super fuck right off.
I mean, I knew going into this that it wasn't going to be as competitive as Sonic 3 for me because until yesterday I hadn't played the game in like 10 years at least.
right.
Man, I hadn't played it in 10 years.
Ah, fuck right off. God damn it!
But I'm surprised actually how much of it I remembered when I was playing through it yesterday. There was a lot of, oh yeah, I remember this boss moments. No,
I feel like
Sonic, what are you
playing.
doing?
I feel like
Playing the
more
Rob
Buttface is going
Knight
on.
is not a butt face.
Yep, I feel like playing Misery by Soul Asylum for Buttface.
I just can't do this race, man. It's bad.
It is really hard. That's why I was saying when I was on it, that should have been the true final boss.
It's a good final boss.
The end,
So in this case, we are talking the real final boss.
It's just because fucking Metal Sonic comes up from behind so many times and just is right there.
So if you let him get in front of you when he uses his attack, he'll actually move slower.
I think he deliberately rubber bands too. Like,
Yeah, he does.
he won't just go to the end of the stage if you're so far behind. He'll wait. for
Fuck!
you.
Come on! There we go.
He won't wait, but if he's in front of you, the attack
He's got two attacks, and one of them is when he's just like an electric wall in front of you. So if you're trying to catch up, and then it's, oh, I'm already on Metal Sonic, and he's being an electric wall, so he bounces me back into Robotnik's instant death laser.
Yeah, you have had that happen an awful.
Oh, it's a good game, guys. Good game. Love it. It's fun. It's a good time.
I accidentally flew into the past.
The nice thing is I can just sit here and try it for the next 4 hours.
I don't know if Dan will be up that late, but
I mean,
I think
No,
Yeah,
this will, there will just be one lucky race here in like 1 or 2 minutes, and then I will move on to the last level, which is not that
Leave the
difficult.
stream up while Buttface is playing, go to bed, and then wake up in the morning and he's still playing, and he'll just turn the stream off. He'll be like, "Damn, son, you're still fighting that same boss," and then Buttface won't even be able to talk at that point. So
no, he'll be
be a
on the next
seething ball
zone's
of human
boss.
rage.
Trying
Right.
to figure out how to hit him without using iframes.
No, I just hit him with iframes. For me, it's getting to the... See, like that. That's fucking bullshit.
fucking bull.
Fuck off! Like, I was stuck between a rock and an electric fucker.
That's the new
The
version
title.
of Rock in a Hard Place.
that's the
The
title.
Rock and an Electric Fucker.
We're getting
What?
some good quotes out of this race, I'm just saying.
I'm stuck between a rock and an electric fucker. Too bad we can't use that as
Yes!
the. Did he do it? But are you gonna beat it twice before they do? Is that it?
I was
You'll allow it?
doing Tails mode.
I really
What
hope
was
not.
the game we played that Torgo literally lapped us in?
Was that Mario 1?
Was that Mario 1?
Back in the OG Sonic race that we did back when it was the old style, Jesu Kakuhatsu did Sonic 3 twice before somebody else did, so he got.
That's
We
crazy.
had someone get 5th out of 4 players.
Appreciate that. That's good right there. Well, and yeah, now I jump backwards because I was on a slight slope, and that's always fun in these games. Fuck right off! And now I need to, like, slow down to a complete halt. Ah, bounce me forward, motherfucker!
What saved me on that, but I did use the super PL out very liberally that last attempt.
Oh, it's fine. We're gonna get through this. Everyone
It's like
here
a butt
together.
face is constantly clipping the mic.
Yeah, you're a little hot butt face.
I'm sorry.
It's all the screaming. What do you expect?
No, I don't want to go to the past.
It's brand new loud butt face today.
No, it's just salty.
Play it
I'm not
loud.
racing, so somebody has to be the salt. And Buttface
Today
is
he's
obliging.
not a salt face.
Buttface is like Bob Jr. will in some of these games. So.
Yes.
Yeah.
I just enjoy anytime I can get in a race with Buttface because it seems like out of everybody that races regularly, he's one of the ones I don't race with as often.
I just don't generally play the games that y'all race. Like I don't do
Right.
Symphony of the Night, I don't do the Final Fantasies, and I don't do the Zeldas because I'm not particularly familiar with those games.
Don't do
Hey,
Sonic.
Red was the dark horse
Here
in
we
this last
are.
Zelda win. Red
I
was
do
killing it.
Sonic. It turns out that no matter what, I'm going to do Sonic. And instant death laser coming up on my ass. It's always fun.
So when are we scheduling Sonic Adventure 2 race?
Never.
There we go. End of race.
And that was a simple
Ugh.
answer. That game's way too long.
Yeah, that's true.
What I did different that time was, I don't know.
Hey, you got past Mecha Sonic there.
I did, and now I've got AB.
AB.
And
AB.
unfortunately, you have to let her hug you in
Hey.
order to end the stage, which bothered me. It's like, who left this unaccompanied
Yeah,
minor
but
running
Tactics
around?
Lion, you had never played. Okay, Tactics Lion, you had never played Randomizer before, and you didn't finish last in the final one. Like you had, I was like 2 minutes ahead of you in the final race. So like you got so much better as that went on. You got so much better. Enigma did really well. Enigma had a much better second season.
I just think the thing with, and I didn't race with anybody on stream, so I can't say this for sure, but I know that when I raced with you doing non-bomb wand as a start, it seemed like while everybody was in that let's get our bearings phase, that we were more equal than it is when there's the bomb wand. I don't know if that makes sense. I'm trying to
Bomb
say.
one's a little, yeah. Bomb one's so I think it's gonna be. The problem is like me, Raz, and Dan, and McLean have done bomb
Like,
one so much that we've optimized it so much
Fuck off!
that it's just a little like it's a little because that's our primary run. So that's a little different. Like when it's Red Candle, you know, most of our strategies are done geared towards bomb one. So when it's Red Candle, it's a much more open field. And like whatever we do for the next seasons, I think it'll be that way. I don't think I'm gonna do the full rando next. But I'm kind of gearing up to eventually what we'll do. Eventually, we're gonna just do basically the full rando, which is full rando is we start with one random item, and we don't know what the hell that's gonna be. It could be a sword, it could be the wand, it could
And
be
then we
fucking
get
Meef.
shot, like, each
It could
week,
literally
right?
be Meef. Yeah, like that could be the item we start with. It's happened, and that one's anybody's ball game because those seeds are just depending on what items you find when. But I'm
that's
kind
why
of
I
getting
think
everybody.
that-
I'm kind of getting everybody more
That
prepared
was the
for
dark
that.
horse. Oh, that's right. This is the thing that Tails can skip easily.
Right. You saying Tails is kind of cheating mode?
So there's a lot of little things in this game that are like designed around you doing little things that take a little bit of time. And like, so there's like that where Tails can just fly
be
up
like,
and skip
nah,
that.
I'm flying.
What killed me?
Well, the guys on the I guess the 2019 GDQ one, the run of Mega Man 9, they flat said that if Proto Man didn't take like double damage or whatever, it would be his mode would be broken. They claim it's pretty
you
much
hit
already
me from
broken,
all the
even
way over
with the
there.
double damage.
Well, he's got the slide and the charge shot. So,
Right.
Yeah. Problem is, in exchange, he's got double the knockback and double the damage.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Am I headed up here for some reason? Yes. I want that.
What the hey?
That I don't want. Trying to
Was that game
find
over,
where
or
to
did you
go.
beat it, Red? That's the game
No,
over,
it was a
I
game
guess.
over, but I changed the music because this particular zone, the Japanese music, is way better.
Is this me falling to my death? Or no, this is this part. Okay.
I actually have 2 levels left. There's this one and the next level.
Why is there
This
this
is
like
the last
little
zone.
walking stilt thing in this one level?
To make you waste time because you're not Tails.
It's doofy as hell. I love it. More of it, please. Make the bomb explode.
More, please, sir. Can we have some more?
And now I'm Mini Sonic. I'm a little baby. I'm a little baby hedgehog.
Baby.
Look at the little baby hedgehog. It's adorable. I love it.
Little baby.
Where's your mommy?
No, I may not what?
You gotta see the baby.
Too much salt? Never too much salt. With me, you get the whole mine. Just be prepared. Be
See, Bob's house is that picture of the Morton factory where they broke the wall down and there was literally salt falling out.
Yep, pretty much. Which is kind of curious because I really don't eat a lot of salty stuff, and I rarely ever put salt on anything.
That's why you've got so much to spare.
Yeah, this is
Can you
true.
fuck off?
It's like a man with that eats a lot of salt is less likely to need that salt.
Probably fair.
Keep getting bounced in the wrong direction. There we go.
I was trying to do like the Simpsons Ivory Hunter quote. He's like,
Oh,
he's gonna
I
be more
really
like-
no, I love salt. I just don't put it on a lot of stuff. Like I don't add it. I don't add it to things.
I hate
I
salt.
should probably eat
How do you
less salt.
hate salt?
because-
I just don't like it.
Foreign concept to me, blowing my mind.
I mean, we have a history of heart issues in my family. I should probably eat less
So,
salt.
this game at least gives you a point to these spring traps.
There we go. It's like I remembered how to get through that. Stuck there for a hot minute last time.
I mean, this is still either one's game. Because I game overed, and I think that put me behind you for a bit.
I'm doing Tetris right now.
Yeah, y'all are in the same
Oh,
level.
no.
I don't know if you know what I'm talking about when I say Tetris.
Oh, I do. I just went the wrong freaking way. That was... I remember this, too. I remember
Frickin' way. The wrong frickin' way. Sharks with frickin' laser beams.
With frickin' laser beams.
Yeah, standing this way. It would have been useful to me yesterday.
This dude would have been useful to me yesterday.
Man, I really do love that they give me invincibility right here. Where there's...
I'm just waiting. For
Nothing to
Lau
do
beat
but
the-
wait.
Beat his second quest. before
Invincibility,
y'all
where it
finish.
doesn't matter. I know exactly where you are, and you're ahead of me unless I get my poop in a
Oh, I'm
gonna
gonna die
Buttface
like
is
17
color
times to falling
He's
down.
he's on like some bronze-colored palace now. He's like
Yeah,
level
he's probably
6
in
in
level
Legend of
3,
Zelda.
and I'm just getting there now.
Also, why do this thing? Sure, there we go.
Reasons.
Ah!
Reasons.
Guess who just came home with sushi?
Yep.
Not a
seafood
girl
soup.
face?
Hell yeah.
I haven't had sushi in a very fucking long time.
Well, I'm gonna die here. Yep. Oh, well, you got a chance to catch up. This now means there's a time limit on this race. Now I've got sushi
It's
waiting
not like
for
the
me.
Sushi's gonna get cold. Come on now.
I can't remember the last time I've had sushi. I prefer the a la carte. Like I don't like avocado or cucumber, and that ruins most of the rolls for me.
I miss sushi bars so much.
So yeah, I just generally do the a la carte. Like I like ikaruga, and I like unagi a lot.
Last time I went to New York, we didn't go to sushi bar because we went to a teppanyaki instead. But I maybe I'll do that this weekend. I'll stop at I know there's a sushi place in New Hampshire that's on my thrifting route.
Oh, damn it.
I stop there and
I screwed that up. Now I
order
gotta
a
wait.
sushi plate.
Play the waiting game.
Yep, and I got crushed. Oh, I absolutely got crunched.
Let's buy it just in case I need it.
This is the freaking thing that I hate. This is harder than the actual boss. These stupid fireflies.
Yeah, the fireflies. Are you kidding me? They're the worst. I died there. Well, it's because they're like their invincibility frames last all the way up until they're doing their attack.
Mm-hmm. That's like takes way too long to get an opening. Plus, they like to hang out where you can't even reach them.
Oh, I went to the bad future. This is bad. It's awful.
I mean, if you think about it, this game came out in 1992. I think we're in the bad future now.
You went to the darkest timeline?
You going back? Thank you.
Where's my rings, you jerk? My rings just pieced out on me.
The bad future quartz quadrant is basically an oil ocean.
Hey, come on. Come on. There we go. Why that little, like, flippy area, I do not know.
What is with the
Fuck
weird
off.
rotating spike? What the fuck are you even doing right there?
This is the boss.
No, I'm watching Bud Faces.
Face.
Yeah, I'm talking
Oh,
about
that's
Bud Face.
platforming because you want to platform on platforms that are unreliable over a pit.
And this
He's
fucking-
in some weird spinny thing
There
with
we go.
spikes, and then has to go like some kind of salt shaker thing, but I don't know what the hell that is.
So I scienced it yesterday, and there are parts of this boss where you cannot hit him even when it looks like you should
Fuck off!
be
Where'd
able
my
to.
rings go? God damn it!
What's with the sunflower in the middle of the?
Hang on, I'm getting ready on time for red.
Fuck, there we go. Thank Christ.
No.
I,
Time.
good job, Red.
Nice, good job, Red. There's 2 sunflowers now. I don't get it.
Oh,
That's when you keep
the
on
enemies drop sunflowers when they die.
3 sunflowers. So there's another one of those weird spinny things.
And then,
Oh no, it's not. Okay. Oh, he's on the final boss. Man, that's close.
Yeah, it just means I'm going to try and beat the final boss now, but good luck with that. I'm nervous, because I don't want to have to, like, stall out the race here.
I'm nervous. Yuck, yuck, yuck. It's only 8:30. I mean, you got plenty of time. Dan's technically been up 15 minutes longer than me. because
come on.
6 o'clock his time is 5 o'clock my time. And I got up at 5:15.
Get up here!
Right, I'm getting ready on time for butt face.
What do we call in
go.
time? Last hit?
I believe so.
Barisha.
Come down here. Come on! Get down here. There we go. Last hit time!
Good job. You did technically finish this within right about 60 minutes, so
Yeah.
Again, that's
Hour
not
38.
that's not the worst Sonic game. It's just very weird. I like it more than I like Sonic 3D Blast. And I really like Sonic 3D Blast.
If you're going for completion, there's a bit more to it. Like, I've never gone through and found all the things in the past you're supposed to break. And I've never gotten all the time stones.
Is it just different endings or something if you do that?
A different ending.
I have to
Can't say
volume
if
mixer
whether or not
down.
You actually free the planet for Robotnik or not.
You can get it in one of two ways.
There's the stupid fireflies in my cutscene.
Yep. Now, you're listening to the JP ending credits, but the US ending credits with this, like, chiller version of the intro, Sonic Boom, is maybe my favorite version of Sonic Boom.
So when I had the game on CD, I used to take this CD and put it in. So I'm very familiar with the soundtrack to the original version, to the US version.
Oh, good runs, everybody.
Always a good time. Always a good time hanging out.
Absolutely.
Maybe we'll be back on Saturday. Who knows? We'll find out.
I don't plan on it. I've got stuff all day Saturday, so.
Okay.
And I always do the works on Saturdays, so you can count me
Who knows
out.
what'll happen? Maybe it'll be me giving Blau Final Fantasy Vortex or something. Who knows? Doodle-it, 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 doodle-it. It kind of sucks that we end on this really good song. This Studiopolis from Sonic Mania.
Studiopolis' choice.
Sonic
There's
Mania
a video where
Race
someone said the cast of Family Guy dancing to that because there's an episode where they're roller skating and they set it to that song and it works perfectly.
Oh, I think I've seen that video.
Anyway, thanks for hanging out, everybody. Come back next time. We'll be back next week for something else as well. Wednesdays, Thursdays, Saturdays. For the most part, that's when you can find us on Let's Racing Time. So that said, have a good night, everybody, and take care.
See y'all.
See ya.
Alright, I hate the tone.
I'm just letting the credits roll on my stream here. Or actually, no, we finished the movie. I can exit out. There we go.
I'm just almost. I'm like two seconds from a save point, so I'm finishing. I'm